knowledgeable in the system to be able to answer questions. We are going to be using the same way that we always do. You either raise your hand and we give you the opportunity to speak out your question, or you can write it in the comment section, whereby we will read it loud and the leader present will be able to answer that question. So I hope that we are all here and you can be able to hear me. Let me hope I've not been speaking to myself. You can let me know by saying hello in the comment section, saying hello or letting us know where you are watching from. All the leaders present, you're most welcome to the call. Please let me know that you are there. Let me know that you are there by maybe typing your country or saying hello, saying good morning, and you can hear me very well. And you can hear me very well. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Raymond. Sempija, good morning. Okay, so let's go ahead and start typing those questions so that we can quickly start. We know our leaders are very, very busy nowadays. It is time to make money. So let's start typing those questions as our leader, Julia, gets on the call. We will be able to start. We will be able to start. Good morning, Tina, and you're most welcome. Let's start receiving the questions. Let's start receiving the questions. Yes, I can see that. Vika, you're welcome. Okay. So let me take this opportunity to invite our leader, Julius Kavanda, to take over as we start on the questions. Yes, over to you, my leader. As we wait for leader Julius Kavanda to get on the call, yes, Rogers, you're most welcome. You're live and direct from Kampala, Rubaga, Med Moviru. From Dubai, you're welcome. Please let all your team members be on the call. Mukama, you're welcome. Uganda, Southern Sudan, Stevenson, you're most welcome. Thank you, fortunate for the response. Nigeria is in the house. You're welcome, Kate. Nice to see you. And KIC is saying good morning, Julius. Happy new month. And can I transfer my money from HTX to Binance? How and what charges does it cost? We are just waiting for leader to be on the call, and then we'll start reading aloud these questions. Gobletees. Yes, we can see the questions. Continue to have them coming. Moses, you're welcome. Royal Goblets from Uganda, you're welcome. Kasese in the house. Thank you, and let's have the questions. Good morning, Freddie. We need also Zoom meeting about how we can use Royal Q in future trading. Yes, Freddie, our leader, will answer that, but I know he promised that soon he will get time and start teaching about features. Welcome, Ali from Soroti, Uganda. Leader Kavanda, I'm only waiting for you to be on the call, and I will start reading the questions. Yes, Aloxi, we can see your question. Kelly, good morning, Crypto Ambassadors. Good morning, Kelly. KZ Arua. Let's hope
Yes,
all
I'm
your people
here,
are in. Okay. Thank you, leader. You can let me know if I should start with the questions or you would like to make some comments before I can start reading the questions.
All right. So thank you so much. First and foremost, I want to welcome everybody to today's call. Today is a question and answer session. Number one, Royal Q has done some new updates. You can now connect Get.io onto your exchange. Hope that's what onto your Royal Q. That's what I would like to talk about for now. So I believe we can now get started.
Leader Julius, are you organizing to share the screen? We don't hear any voice in the background.
I don't have anything to share.
I
I
can
have just
start
said
reading the
I have
question.
I have just said that you can now connect your Royal Q to your Get.io. I don't have anything to share. So I'm waiting for you.
Okay. Okay, I'll start with the very first question here. Our very first question comes from VK. He says, good morning. I would wish to know how I can sell a trade after signals that it may go down. I would wish to know how I can sell a trade after signals that it may go down.
All right. You just need to go to the coin and tap on sell. Okay, maybe I share my screen. Mm. It just depends how many margin calls it has really bought. But you can open a trade like this one. And then you tap on sell. If it has bought less than 4 margin calls, you'll have some percentages here, 50%, 10%, 20%. Okay. So, but now here, if I want to sell, I'll tap on market price, then tap show. Then it will sell automatically. But I'm not selling because I believe in margin calls. That's why my robot is making sales. It is making sub sales. So I have no issue with that coin. I'm making money as it is in floating. So I personally don't have issue on the trade. What I'm trying to say that someone can be able to tap on sell, market price, and then sell that particular coin. Back to you, my leader. I hope I've answered.
Yes, thank you. KIC says Happy New Month. And can he be able to transfer money from HTX to Binance? How and what charges does it cost?
Come again.
Kissy says, can he be able to transfer money from HTX to Binance? If so, how does he have to do it? And what are the charges that are involved?
Charges, I may not go into them. But here are different exchanges. This is Get.io, this is OKX, this is HTX, this is MEX, this is Bybit, this is Binance. Money can move from any exchange to any exchange. Okay, so he asked which exchange?
Changing
Which
from
exchange?
HTX to Binance.
So any
Transferring from
exchange,
HTX
when
to
you open
Binance.
any exchange, me, I'll just share general knowledge. I'll just share general knowledge. I'll not go specific. So any exchange, if this is my HTX account. So what I will do, if I want to bring in money to this exchange, I just need to tap here on assets down here. When I tap on assets, the next step is, why am I here? Do I want to withdraw? Do I want to deposit? Then I'll tap on deposit. Just a minute. So let me share again. So what I will do is that I'll open the exchange. I'll tap on deposit. When I tap on deposit, which currency do I want to deposit? So I'll write the name of the coin I want to deposit here. Let me say it doesn't matter which currency. Then let me say I want to deposit LTC. Any coin. When I tap on any coin I want to deposit, they will give me the network. And that's where anybody should put their focus. They will give me whether it is LTC or they want me to use ERC20. Okay? Any exchange. So let me say I want to use LTC, the light network. So it will give me a deposit address. It will give me a deposit address, which is here. And it says copy. So I copy the wallet address. So when I go to my Binance account here, if I come here to my Binance account, the reason why I'm here is that the other side I want to deposit. So this side I want to withdraw. So I'll tap on wallet still. I'll tap on wallets. And this time round, what I have come to do, I have come to withdraw. So here I will tap on withdraw. So I tap on withdraw. Then I write in the name of the coin I want to withdraw. So let me say LTC, but I don't have it here. Litecoin. So they'll give me the Litecoin network. Then they'll ask me, these things are simple. They will ask me, am I sending from one exchange to another exchange? It must be Binance to Binance, all HTX to HTX, all Kraken to Kraken. But now I'm sending via network. So I'll tap on send via crypto network. I'll basically long press the address that I copied. Then it will automatically bring the network. If it doesn't, then I need to tap on these two arrows here and I choose the network. I will always be guided because there will be different networks. I must make sure that the network I copied from the other exchange is the same like this one. If I copied ERC20, I must choose an ERC20 network, and they will always be displaying them here for me. So I select, put in amount, and I withdraw. Then it will go to another exchange. It doesn't matter which coin you are transferring. That is the general knowledge when transferring from one exchange to another exchange. Back to you.
Gobletis says, I'm just asking and seeking to get information. Since Coinbase delisted USDT, are we safe at Binance and HTX or any other platforms using USDT to trade?
Just to create clarity, is that you just need to understand that exchanges remain exchanges. Exchanges follow rules and jurisdictions of specific areas where they are operating. For example, if the government of Uganda says that we do not want anyone to trade Bitcoin in Uganda, there is no exchange that is operating in Uganda that will provide Bitcoin to you. But then I have a question. Because exchanges operate according to the rules of the area of operation. But then I have a question. Does that make Bitcoin illegal in Kenya? You could give me some answers in the chat. Does that make Bitcoin illegal in Kenya? Does that make Bitcoin illegal in South Africa? Does it make it illegal in UK? So exchanges follow rules of a particular area where they're operating. So someone should not cause any fear to you. The only thing you need to worry is when that particular exchange writes to you and it tells you from today, if you are in Uganda, you cannot access USDT. That is when it becomes your concern. But if the concern is for UK, the concern is for Brazil, it's none of your business. because those are how exchanges operate. I hope I've answered.
Okay. Our next question is from VK. He says, "How can I set a trade using RSI indicator?" VK, I think there are so many videos that our leaders have made, and you can find it on YouTube. Unless leader Julius is ready to go through this again, but I think we should use this Zoom to bring other questions that are really, really like this is covered during the week. And also there are several videos that are indicating that on our YouTube channel, Crypto Ambassadors YouTube channel. Over to you,
Okay,
Leader Kabanda, if you really have to do this.
Yes, I'm just sharing the link for him. If he doesn't, he go there. You know, some people are very lazy when it comes to making money. Okay, so I have shared the link in the chat. Please, the person who asked about RSI, bingo. Go there, watch this video, learn what you are supposed to do. Yes, back to you. I've shared the video.
Okay, we will go to Ransom Chinendo. Ransom Chinendo. I wish you could be typing your country as well. That would be lovely. Ransom Chinendo is asking, what can I do when a coin is bought in high rates? What can I do when I buy a coin at a high price, I believe?
Okay, thank you. There is no high price and there is no lower price. I don't know how I can express this. For example, let's discuss this. I want to just bring understanding. Okay. If you find Bitcoin at $73,000 and you buy, then it goes at $100,000. Okay. This was your lowest price, and this is your highest price. Okay? I don't know if I'm making sense. So your entry price is your lowest price. But it is important for everybody to know that whenever you buy any coin, two things are expected. The coin can go up or the coin can go down. So while providing instructions to your robot, you must have that in your mind, that this coin can go up and this coin can go down. And you put your focus on having what the robot should do when the coin go up and what the robot should do when the coin goes down. Okay? So those are the two major instructions you need to give to your robot. What should the robot do when the market goes up? And what should the robot do when the market goes down? So if in providing your settings, you don't care about these two, then you will suffer. Am I making sense to someone? Because you see, I had 15 margin calls. Now I have 16. Am I making sense? It means that if you want to become a successful trader, you should put your focus on things you can control. I have a question, I need an answer. Can we control the prices in the market? Can we control the prices in the market? Can we control the prices in the market? Give me some answers. I know many people trade with emotions, but I have a question. Can we control prices in the market, how markets behave? We can just speculate that maybe Bitcoin will go to $100,000. Maybe we are in a bull run, but we cannot have control about the market. So your role and your responsibility is just to provide you two instructions: what the robot should do when the market goes up and what the robot should do when the market goes down. And so if you can provide these settings very well, then the rest will be history. So what you can do is just to make sure that you open more margin calls. Okay. Yesterday I was teaching the Ugandan community, and I told them The business is in floating loss. Imagine, just look at this trade. When you open this trade, on this corner here, there are two boxes. One is log, another one is how trades are behaving. What will affect me is how much profit I'm making. But I have a question. Am I making money? I know many people usually say this is very little, but I have a question. Am I making money? Give me some answers. The coin is in floating loss, but the question is, am I making money? Answer me. Am I making money? When it makes a big sale, the profit is huge. When it makes a small sale, the profit is small. It remains the cycle of the day. Am I making money? So get emotions away from trades. Provide the two basic instructions: what the robot should do when the market goes up and what the robot should do when the market goes down. I hope I've answered. So opening up more margin calls. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this. You open the coin, then you tap on trade setting. Then you tap on trade setting. Then you say, how much capital do I have? I have $100. How many margin calls do I want to open? Then you say, I want to open 20. Then you say 20 divide by 100. If you want to buy 20 margin calls, you divide it by 100, then you will get 5. Or you can say, I have $100 and I want whenever my robot drops or goes down, the robot should put in $10. Then it means you open 10 margin calls. Or you say, I have $100. I want whenever the market goes down, whenever my robot buys, I want it to put in $5. Then you'll have 20 margin calls. So if you had 10 here and it has bought 5 already, and you want it to buy more 20, it is 5 plus 20. So we'll change this to 25. Then after you have changed this to 25, then your first buying amount, you want it to be 5. Then you come down here. How deep do I want my robot to buy? So I want my robot to buy 20 calls. How deep do I want my robot to buy? Then you say, I want it to buy 20%. I told you where we are, between 20 to 50, it's okay. You say, I want it to buy 20%. Then you say, okay, from the 50th call, I'll put 20 times. That is 20%. So when the robot buys 20%, it will stop buying. Then another one says, me, I want 25. Then you say 25. If my robot buys with a drop of 1.5, how much will be? So you get to a calculator. Don't go with the head yet. There is a calculator application on your phone. Then you say 1.5. 1.5 times 20. It will be 30%. So you want your robot, it keep buying and selling up to 30%. I hope I've answered. So when you buy high, make sure that you have your margin calls available. Am I remembering my calls? But anything me is fine. So whatever will happen is that your robot will keep buying and selling. So look at your capital that you have, open margin calls, keep making money. Because if my robot is buying, then I'm sure that when the coin rises, my robot will be selling and I'll be making money. I enjoy every fluctuation that happens on the coin. Okay, and I'm usually a happy user. I have never had any challenge for the last 3 years using this robot. Thank you. Back to you.
Our next question, thank you, Leader Julius. Our next question is from Siva. Siva says, Leader Julius, do you think it is possible in between the robot trading, while the robot is trading, is it possible to change the first buying amount?
Thank you. You can do anything with your setting. Okay. Let me open one. Okay. So this is one of my trades here. So I want to change the first buying amount. Okay. It is 5. I change it to 10. I save. I'm done. I open margin code. So you can do anything with your trade. I hope I've answered. Back to you, Coach Jerina. I hope I've answered. You can do anything with your trade.
Yes, Moses. Stephen, thank you, Stephen. Stephen Nkurikimanya says, how can I recover lost USDT from delisted coin in Binance?
Does the exchange, but you people, some of you are very lazy with your money. But I would recommend that once, for example, when you open your exchange down here at home, Binance has an area called announcement. Open the announcement. Okay, let's pick a coin that was delisted. Announcements. Announcement. Now, when you open announcement, here there is delisting. Coins that are going to be delisted. Okay. Now, for example, Binance will delist KP, OKI, UFI, WINFON, Infli, all of these coins. Okay, it will delist them. Let me just go to this was listed long time ago. This was announcement. Now, they inform you why they are delisting. And they tell you that all trades will be automatically removed. Token valuation will no longer be displayed in your wallet. To view your assets after trading ceases, please ensure you have not selected hide small balances in all your wallet. Then they say, delisted tokens may be converted into stable coins on behalf of users. Please note that the conversion of delisted tokens into stable is not guaranteed. A separate notification will be made before the conversions were applicable. The stable coins will be credited to user balance accounts. Binance Simple Earn will delist the token. So you come and read what happened to your coin, number 1. Number 2, which coin was that? Because there are coins that were delisted and were converted into other coins. For example, if someone was trading Matic, it was converted to Poly. If someone was trading ORN, it was connected, transferred to another coin. Is it Lima? So which coin was that? If that doesn't help you, come to here. Come to home. Tap on the Binance log here. Then tap on more features. Scroll down here. Down here, where it is called help and support. Then come here to Binance support, chat, or self-service. Any of these 3. If these don't help you, I told you every person in crypto must have an X account. Come here on X. Search Binance support. This is by one of the fastest areas. Binance support. Search for Binance support. Why am I not getting the account direct? Why am I not getting the account direct? Why am I not getting the account direct? These I'm getting hashtags. Okay, Binance support. Open. But this one is not the real one. Am I getting fake ones? You need to just be keen. Maybe it's my network. But let me open Binance. So this is Binance. This is Binance. Now I need. Okay, just wait. Binance. Okay, it is here. Binance customer support. Okay. Then you tap on the message. You see, I've been using this and I have always got help. Binance cannot, they always explain. So you, hey, I find delisted coin. They will ask you for details after when they are online, answer you, provide details, help you with your account. I've answered. So you can use any of those parameters to get personal support. Back to you, Leader Jeremy. Back to you, Leader Jerino. Rajarina, can you unmute your microphone?
Yes, sorry, my lead, I was kicked out by the network, but I'm back on. That means I have lost most of the questions. I would like to ask either you read or people should rewrite the questions. Or if we have someone putting up their hand, there is no one putting up their hands, so we need to read the questions.
Just read the new ones that are coming. Those that he wrote, they needed to retype.
Okay. We will go straight away to HP. HP says, I want to know in deep leverage, trigger price, first call and second call when they are given in signal. I want to know in deep leverage. I want to know in deep leverage, trigger price, first call and second call when they are given in a signal.
I have said it over and over that when someone sends a signal, your focus should be on the entry price of the coin, the take profit, and the name of the coin. The rest of the settings, you can use your own settings because nobody controls how deep a coin can go. I hope I've answered. just check your entry price. If it is current, use current. If it is preset, use preset. But how deep a coin can go, no one can control. So use your own parameters. Whether you attended start small, win big, and that's your trading parameter. Whether you have come up with your own settings, whether you are using all the strategies that we have. I hope I've answered.
Mandela Brolin says, he's from Uganda, and he says, Mandela Brolin, my robot stopped buying due to capital at around -5%. And I wish to add more money and add calls. Will it start buying at the current price, or will it start from -5 up? Now the drop is at -10%.
Now, many people get confused with this. But let me share my screen. Now, this negative that is here, the -4%, is from the time I entered this coin. It is not how this coin is performing in the market. I don't know if I'm making sense to someone. My average price, this price of mine, and this price of mine, is this negativity here. My average price, the difference between my average price and my current price is this negative here. It is not from the current price of this coin. From my entry to this price is my average price. I don't know if I'm making sense to someone. So when you open margin calls, the robot will be buying according to your settings, because you will say, for example, that when the coin drops 0.5% from where it is currently and rises by the callback 0.1, let my robot buy. That's what will happen. It will not be upon what is happening from your entry to here. That's why some people get confused. My robot is buying, but the negativity is not reducing. The negativity is the performance of the coin from your entry. It is not with your money. You do not control, your money does not control market movements. No, your money does not control market movements. The market movements are not in your control. What you provide are the settings, and the robot will always tell you. The robot will always tell you, waiting for trigger price to do what? And once the call is meant, it will tell you that it's going to buy. And it is telling you, call trigger price, margin call. It means that my next call will be bought when the price gets here. So it is at 0.2696. But when it will get here at 43, that is when my robot will buy. If I want it to buy the 19th call, now it has sold. Money. Let me see how much. Let me see how much. Okay, something 1.29. Okay. I had reduced my buying amount 30. I want to be using $30. Yeah, so that I make some good money, not these small ones. So when it will get here, now you see it has changed. It has gone to 2655. That's when it will buy. Because whenever it makes a sell, it makes an adjustment. And whenever it makes a buy, it makes an adjustment. So it is artificially intelligent. So I don't need it to dig. How does it calculate? Why doesn't it calculate like this? Then I need it to manually trade for myself. I know someone is about to ask me, Julius, tell us, how does it come up with this figure? Me, I don't need, me, my role is to use the robot to make money. If you want, now it has, another sale. Another sale. Leave not you, me no go do. This crypto business, me no go do. Another zero. So it, uh-huh. Hey, trigger, it has gone. Another zero. If not you, me no go do. Another zero. Hey, what is happening? Money accident. Now the problem is that it is buying with little. Imagine. That's why I'm working hard. Imagine if it was $10,000. Back to you. I hope I've answered. Another zero. Okay. Leader Jerina, please. Back to you.
Yes, thank you, Leader Julius, thank you. Please retype your questions, and if there's anyone who would like to speak their questions out, please put your hand up. We will unmute you. At the moment, I don't have any questions. If you have not had your question, please retype it. Retype it. Yes, Kim says, what do you know the best coin to trade, please? What do you know? What is the best coin to trade?
Mm, what is the best coin to trade?
Mm.
What do you mean? You mean what do I use to pick coins?
No, I think he's a new person and doesn't know about the different coins. So he's asking which coins are the best to trade.
I think I've done a call about that. Please visit this YouTube channel. Here are strategies you can use to find a good coin to trade. Using MACD, using pivot points, using RSI. All these strategies can help you find a good coin to trade. Hope I've answered.
Okay. Alan says he used a different verification he used a different ID for verification of Binance. How safe is he in case they need to renew the verification?
When the ID expires, the account is not yours. If you use the verifications that are not yours, it means once it expires, you need to find that person and renews it for you. If you have your own details, then reopen a new Binance with your own details. But if you use someone else's details, when your account expires, it's the other person to help you renew with a new document. I hope I've answered.
Aaron has a similar question. What can I do when my ID expires and Binance is warning me? It's remaining with 1 week to expire and I have running coins. What will happen to them? Will they continue to sell or not? Which advice can you give me?
Go and renew your account. Friends, exchanges follow rules and regulations. Okay? I have told Ugandans who have accounts that are IDs that are going to expire, go to a nearby police station. Declare that your ID has been stolen. Go to NIRA with your letter. They're going to make a new ID for you that will expire 2030. Upload that new ID. It will get it in 4 days. Upload the new ID and move on. Stop giving these excuses. I don't have time. I don't want to go there. Then let your money will stay there, but the robot will not be able to trade. 1, 2, your money will be there. You can also not withdraw it because you want to do money laundering. Exchanges will always have regulations to follow. So do that. Or go and make a passport. and change your ID, you need to put a new document. Or sell all the coins with their losses, transfer the money. Or what you can do is simple, by the way. Option C. There are exchanges you can use without a national ID. This one and this one, they work very well. These ones, they work with no national ID. Go and open an exchange. So you open this exchange. These ones, you don't need a national ID. Then come to your royal queue and do API binding of that exchange. Either HTX, either Bybit. If you don't know how to do API binding, still come to our YouTube channel. Scroll down here. The videos of API binding are here. Watch the video, do the API binding. After I've done the API binding, come to the coin, for example. My ID has expired, but I want to transfer this coin to another exchange. What will I do? I'll open the coin. Then I open this area called Migrate Strategy. I tap on Migrate Strategy. When I tap Migrate Strategy, they tell me, number one, pause the strategy. I press understand, I pause the strategy. After pausing the strategy, they tell me, I come back, I tap on Migrate. The following, number one, Migrate will be completed within 30 minutes. During this time, trade settings and strategy action will be seized. Once migration is complete, the new exchange will reflect the updated strategy data. Number two, ensure that the crypto balance is transferred from old exchange to new exchange to prevent abnormal operation. Oyingira. Nsigadde. Tugende ate kyekyandesi. Bano abebibuuzo ebyabwe tebiri. 1 hour I've been here. Okay? So you transfer the money to the new exchange. So guys, I came here, it's 1 hour when I'm here. So you tap understand, then they will show you if this coin is supported in these different exchanges. Then you transfer your money. So I may not continue with your questions. I may stop here. And some that can be done in my marina will continue.
Okay, Leader, thank you so much. Thank you, Leader Kavanda. We will try to go around the questions that we can answer. But most of these questions, the answer are given. You can find these answers. You can find these answers on our YouTube channel. So all the new members, please make sure you subscribe on our YouTube channels. It's Crypto Ambassadors. It has already been given in the chat. Let's go ahead and look at the next question. Let's go ahead and look at the next question. Ransom Chinendu says, whole position take profits should be in what ranges? Whole position take profits should be in what ranges? I cannot answer that. Let's see, Stephen. I don't know if my leader is there or has left already. Okay, I will go ahead. Stephen Atikiro says, if I started with $70 USDT, 70 USDT, add 60 USDT, how many margin calls can I be able to increase first buying amount? How many, I believe this depends on the strategy that you're using. Depends on the strategy that you're using, because if you're using the start small, win big, you have a different first buying amount. If you're using the buy strategy, you start with a different amount. If you're you have to start with 15% of your capital. So it all depends on the strategy that you're using. So please check on the strategy and you see the direction that is given there. The other question is ORN was delisted and it went with my dollars, yet I thought it was going to be automatically swapped to Luna. No, my question is about adding fuel fee on Royal Q, TRC 20. Deposit was raised to 30 USDT. Hi, Papa, we tried that, but the system was showing that. Hello, leaders. I think the best thing to do. Hello, do I have some people? Do we have people on the call?
Hello, Marina. Good morning.
Good morning, my upline. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine. Would you like to answer some questions here?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. If there are any other leaders present, I'm going to read the question and you can let me know if you can be able to help this person.
The first question I wanted to answer is about the take-home profit. The person who asked the question, like, what percentage should it be?
Okay. That is ransom. He says whole position take profit should be in what ranges?
All right. Yes, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go straight to ransom. It should be in what ranges? The take-home profit, one, it should be according to the strategy you're using. Which strategy are you putting in? Because we find that different strategies, we approach coins different, approach them in different strategies. We approach them in different terms. So the take-home profit should range according to the strategy you're using. For example, the Boolean strategy, the start small strategy, whatever. But when you observe most of the strategies that we've been putting in, we always take below 3%. But the take-home profit can go up to any amount you want. It can go up to any percentage you want, depending on your entry point, how you've observed the market, how you've entered the market, and how you expect the coin to be performing in the market. So you may ask the robot to do for you any percentage depending on your entry point, in other words. So it can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 10, it can be 20, it can be even 100, I guess. I say, actually, it can be even 100 depending on your entry point and how you've observed how you've observed the market. How is it going to perform in the next, let's say, 1 hour, 3 hours? Yeah. So that's how I can answer that question, Marina.
Okay, thank you, upline. I can see also leader Aminata is around here. I'll be reading the question, and then whoever can be able to answer will answer. Leader Aminata and leader upline Ronald. So our next question is from Yosia. He says ORN was delisted and it went with my dollars. Let me first get assurance from Leader Minata. Leader Minata, are you in position to speak? Are you can you be able to speak?
Yes, I can answer this question. May you precise it, please? Good morning, everyone.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yosia Rugundana says ORN was delisted and it went with my dollars. Yet, I thought it was going to be automatically swapped to Luna. What can he do?
Okay, let me answer this question. I'm sorry for the background because I'm in the train. If you are trading a coin and they will delist it, Royal Q will show you on that coin that it will be a delisted coin. So if you are already on it, what you do is the process that Leader Julius answered. You type on migrate on that coin, okay? Then you follow the instruction. You have nothing to lose. You check in the migration process, they will show you in which exchange that particular crypto is available. Then you pause the coin. Then you follow the instructions. So the exchange that is available that you can get that coin, you go and create an account there and first make the API binding. So after making the API binding, you go to your exchange where that coin is to transfer it to the new exchange. So if you transfer it, then you come and type on start. Then the robot will trade it for you. Now, second option, if that coin is nowhere to find, like for example, you are trading it in Binance and it's only available in Binance, before the delisting date, you can sell it off because there's no choice. Instead of leaving it for it to become 0, you can sell it and trade it with another coin that is in really deep to recover your money back. Because remember, in crypto, even though you will lose, if you transfer that money to another deep coin, you can make it. I can assure you, you can make it. So thank you. I hope I have replied your question.
Thank you, Leader Minata. Our partners, you can see how beautiful it is. Crypto Ambassadors is full of leaders, and you don't have to work alone, but we work as a team. So our next question, let it go to Ronald, a leader Ronald. Rogers is asking. He's asking about adding fuel fee on Royal Q. TRC20 minimum deposit was raised to 30 USDT now. So can one use BNB network or Polygon network to add fuel fee on the Royal Q? And what are the advantages or disadvantages of using all these three networks? Because it turns out that TRC20 is a bit expensive for someone who is using little capital. So what are these three networks, and what are the disadvantages of using any of those? There's TRC20, there's BNB, and there's Polygon, I think. Leader Ronald?
Can I reply, please? I don't know whether the other leader.
It's okay, Madam Aminata.
Okay, so thank you for your questions. You know, I always tell people that if you are doing a process in any transaction, you have to read the details. And I am sure that they have put the details, okay? TRC, either TRC20, Polygon, or BNB, all is good. But what I know is the cheapest one from the transaction fee is BNB. For example, if you have your Binance, okay, and you want to transfer it to Royal Q as a gas fees, Binance will not charge you. The fee is free, is 0. Now, you have to look in the Royal Q system, the one that is cheap. If BNB is the cheapest one, then you go for it. But it doesn't mean that you have to go and copy the TRC20 and go and paste it in BNB. No, it doesn't work like that. That's why I say you have to make sure to read all the informations. And Royal Q made sure to put everything easy for its users to get it. If you are making transactions, don't rush. Read it carefully. Read it carefully. So on the three options, I think TRC20 is the expensive one, but you have to check it. So you take the one that is cheap for you. All the three are available if you are using Binance. I hope I got your I replied your question for you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you again. Someone was asking what exchange works well in Canada, and I think you have been answered here. It is HTX, Ivan. HTX works well in Canada. And Alex is asking, what is the fuel fee for $100 capital? Alex, the fuel fee, normally you can send maybe, you will be allowed to send, mostly you will not be allowed to send anything less than 10, but $10 on your account. But again, the robot can be able to work until the money gets to $2. But remember, whenever it gets below 10, the robot will start to alert and send messages to you that your fuel fee is lowering down. So you can transfer 10, but remember, it can only stop functioning at $2. Okay. Better. I think we move on to the next question. I'm here, I can help. Okay. Aaron says, leader, you can kindly finish the transfer of the assets from one exchange to another from where leader Julia stopped for expiring documents. Can you kindly finish the transfer of the assets from one exchange to another from where leader Julia stopped for expiring documents? The leaders present, did you listen to that question about the transfer of assets from one exchange to another?
Yes. Okay. The question is what? How to transfer it from one exchange to another, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you go on the exchange. For example, if Royalty shows you the exchange where you can get that coin, then the new exchange where you are transferring it, you go there and type on the network, which network of the coin is available there. For example, let's say you want to transfer and the coin is called USDT. It's just an example. So the USDT part, in the network, you can get ERC20, you can get Polygon, you can get BNB, you can get so and so. So that receiver, which is the new exchange, you have to check the network. Then you go back to the exchange that is transferring, which is the sender, and see whether that network is available there, like from a sender to a receiver. So the receiver exchange network must be the same network with the sender. Then you copy, you make the transaction as you want to make a USDT from your Binance to your Royal Q, as very simple. I hope I gave the correct answer. Thank you.
Okay, 256 Crispo. 256 Crispo is asking a question about MACD. MACD is an indicator. What is the best setting? What is the best setting? Golden cross above 0 or below 0? And for the RSI, is it below 50, in between 20 or 50? I hope the leaders have had the question. It's about MACD.
I have already answered the MACD on. Yeah, for me, my opinion, we all trade by looking for coins that are very, very down, which is cheap. So if for example, they are telling you which one will you buy, the one up or the one down? So the answer is simply down. So you need to go for the one below the 0, because if the journey starts, it starts always from down before it go up. Remember, buy low and sell high. So below the 0 is low. You get me? I hope I understand. I answered you. Now for the RSI, can you repeat the question, please?
Okay, for the RSI, does it have to be below 50 or in between 20 and 50? Where does it have to be?
In between 20 and 50 is the best because
Okay.
it's the same thing. More you buy the low, more you have the chances for your coin to go high and make you get the profit. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Leader Minata. Our next question is from Ndiomjeyi Ismail. He says, I have someone in Kuwait who has a Ugandan line and wants to buy USDT. How can he be able to buy this USDT? I will answer Ismail. Ismail, this person in Kuwait can register on Binance. After registering on Binance, if he's using that, okay. Leader Ronald, are you there? Leader Ronald is gone. Leader Minata, are you able to help this person?
Okay, let me try to help the person. I think if you are maybe in a foreign country and you are an African and you have problems with the regulation, you simply make your how do you call it, your KYC with your African passport. Okay. Then you look for somebody maybe in your family or a friend, a trusted one. Don't go and send your money to anyone that you don't know. Then the person can buy the USDT there and transfer it to you in your exchange. Very simple as that. I hope you got it.
Okay. I think we are finishing. How can I change the take profit when the coin is in the market? Can you answer that, Leader Minata?
Yeah, I can answer. Yeah, with Royal Q, everything is possible. The robot belongs to you for 1 good year. So you can edit at any time, you can change things at any time in your advantage. So the take profit, if maybe you are on a coin and you see after making your technical analysis, you see that the coin will give you good profit. And for example, your profit is 1.5 or 2%, you can increase it. You can increase it to 4, 5, or whatever you want, but you have to make sure that you understand the process. So the take profit, you go to the the trade settings. Then in there you will see where the take profit is. After typing on trade settings, then you edit it, which is the whole position profit. You change it there. I hope you get it.
Okay. Okay, I think we are, the questions are getting done. Unless there is someone who wants to ask a question, you can put up your hand or write it on the call. If there are no questions, then we are going to end the call. We just want to say that please let's use this time to be getting our people and our teams on the call. Our leaders are here to answer these questions. If there are no any other questions in the chat, I would like to say thank you, Leader Minata, for stepping in. What a great leader you are, that at no notice, you can come and be able to take up these questions. Thank you so much. And thank you all the leaders who are present as well. And every other person who attended the call. Someone else is bringing, no, we will not take any more questions. Let's end here. And you can ask, the rest of you who have remained, you can ask those questions in the WhatsApp groups where you are. Make sure you're on the Telegram channel if you are new. At the moment, we are having Zoom calls for those who speak Luganda. There is a Zoom call at 2 every single day, and Leader Julius is really doing us great there. And all the other Zooms that are happening. From me to you, thank you, Leader Minata. I think let's end the call.
You are most welcome, and Viva Royal Q. Bye. God bless you.
Bye-bye.